U.S. casualties are rising in Iran amid growing concerns that Iran is arming the Strait of Hormuz, the shipping channel that's vital for the flow of the world's oil supply. Just this morning, U.S. Central Command said American combat power is growing while Iranian combat power is declining. And President Trump telling Axios within the last 2 hours there's practically nothing left to target in Iran. Plumes of black smoke billow through the skies of Beirut Wednesday as Israel intensifies its bombardment on Iran-backed Hezbollah terrorists in Lebanon. U.S. officials say Tuesday was the most intense day of fighting yet, and Wednesday will be no different.
Just yesterday, we had strike waves nearly every hour from different locations and directions going into Iran. I'd characterize our strikes as being unpredictable, dynamic, and decisive.
But Iran continues to respond in kind, launching airstrikes on Dubai and Bahrain and shifting its focus to the Strait of Hormuz. New video shows U.S. warplanes hit Iranian mine-deploying ships in the strait as attention moves to threats on the sea floor. Iran vowing to arm small boats with 2 to 3 mines each, endangering oil traffic through the strait, which is responsible for moving 1/5 of the world's oil supply.
Those ships must avoid the mines, but the mines themselves, the placement of the mines, create a challenge for the ship operators.
The president had failed to sort of bring the allies along with the plan to go attack Iran here, the European allies in particular, Japan, South Korea. Now he's going to all of them to see if they will release oil into the market from their own supplies to keep prices down.
These photos show a Thai-flagged carrier hit in the strait, as the Pentagon says more than a dozen mine-deploying boats have already been targeted, and the president posted online more to follow.
President Trump will not allow rogue Iranian terrorists to stop the freedom of navigation and the free flow of energy.
As gas prices rise, so does the human toll. The Pentagon says 140 service members have been injured, 8 severely, on top of the 7 U.S. troops killed since the war began. And CBS News has learned weapons and ammo used in the first 2 days of fighting alone cost the U.S. $5.6 billion.
American troops are in harm's way. Billions are being spent overseas when there are such desperate needs here at home to lower costs.
Now, you might remember when the war began, President Trump urged the Iranian people to rise up against the regime. Just this morning, Iran's security chief warned any protesters would be seen as enemies, adding they will be dealt with as enemies.